Hi, my name is Faith Tidmore, and this is my presentation for interview with a professional. The person who was interviewed for this assignment was Sarisa Willoughby. She is a clinical director and a board certified behavior analyst. She has a bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's degree in professional behavior analysis. She currently works at a clinic that is titled Imagine Applied Behavior Analysis. This clinic provides behavioral therapy for kids with a primary diagnosis of autism. When asked about her job duties, Sarisa said that she oversees all clients and staff at Imagine ABA, conducts initial assessments, reassessments, writes treatment plans, provides supervision for registered behavior technicians, implementing therapy programs, updates and modifies acquisition programs and behavior reduction goals, conducts competencies for staff members for recertification, and oversees day-to-day function of the clinic. She is also the clinical director for this facility, so she oversees all staff and therapists throughout the clinic. So this third question that she answered was, describe what you find fulfilling about working in the industry. Some of the main things that she found fulfilling about her job was seeing the progress that clients make and leading and teaching technicians and seeing them blossom as therapists while being able to help families overall is the most rewarding part of what she experiences. The fourth question was, describe what you find challenging about working in the industry. The reply was, some things that I find challenging about my job would be when our clients have difficult days or functions of behavior that change rapidly. Other things that are challenging include many people not really understanding what I do. One of the biggest passions is doing parent training and teaching parents how our science works and what they can implement in their home settings to aid in helping their child grow. I try my best to not brush others off when they ask what I do, but rather educate them in this science and help them understand it as best as they can. The fifth question was, what do you do to continue professional growth in the field? She replied with, we are required to complete 32 CEUs, which stands for Continuing Education Units, with minimum requirements in the domains of supervision and ethics, with others being learning or teaching. These must be completed every 2 years to maintain our certifications. Some of my favorite CEUs are expanding my knowledge on topics relevant to day-to-day practicing through online events, whether they're live or coursework. I also really enjoy going to at least one conference a year to network and gain knowledge through colleagues from all over the country. The sixth question was recommendations for a student pursuing work in this field. My recommendation for pursuing work in this field would be to make sure this is something that you are for sure you want to do. Doing your research of everything that being a BCBA entails. This field can be difficult and trying at times. You are not only working with clients, but leading and teaching technicians, working with third-party payers, working with families, and training parents. I absolutely love this field and the work I do, but it is a very big investment and requires a lot of time and effort, consistently keeping up with research and constantly changing behaviors. I learned several things throughout this interview. One being that, well, for instance, let me start by saying Sarisa is one of my bosses. I work at the same clinic. I'm one of the registered behavior technicians that she works with and trains. She it was really interesting to hear her reflection of this job and why it's so important to her. And also it took another perspective that I really enjoyed, is that I got to see everything that she experiences and everything she told us in the interview, but also I get to see her work on these things day to day. It's not something she just says that she does, but I get to actually witness her practicing these things that she's listed here. And so I think it's nice when you get to interview someone who's authentic and real about what they do. One thing I really enjoyed getting to understand more of is about the continued education units. I know that different fields of psychology and different positions or employment choices require different things to continue one's education. So it was interesting to see from the perspective of a board certified behavior analyst what they have to continue to do year to year. That is something that I found interesting, and as being a person who enjoys continuing their education themselves, it was something that I really enjoyed about this interview, was getting to understand that a little bit deeper. Another thing that I feel like helped me learn during this interview is that no matter what field of psychology one's working in, there needs to be a passion for it, and there needs to be compassion and understanding for the part of what people are going to work in. One who works with special needs clients really needs to have compassion and understanding and know that, it's not easy to conduct therapy, but at the same time, it is really helping these kids grow. It's helping their communication. And just from my end, not even being a BCBA, it's really interesting to see how you can start working with a child and in 6 months they've improved on skills like language or personal health care. They've grown on things like being able to just have a conversation with their parents or explain that they need to go to the bathroom, as well as interacting with peers. And it helps them grow in things that are small, but things that are big too. And so it was really awesome getting to experience the other side of things and seeing what someone who also has been my boss for a while, kind of getting their point of view on why they do their level of practice. And that was something I really enjoyed. Overall, this interview was very rewarding, and I feel like it gave me a deeper understanding of the field of applied behavior analysis, as well as behavioral health and behavioral therapy. I think it really helps one to get a broader view of what it looks like to try to enter this field and what a person should be prepared for if they would like to seek education and a future certification to be a BCBA. So I would thank you for your time, and I really enjoyed this whole experience overall, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.